Thank you everybody for tuning in to the ACDI Unpacking Partner Connect. This one is for the October 2025 Partner Connect that we had on the 22nd of October. And I am joined here by
Jeff Vincent, Regional Solutions Manager for the Southeast.
And we have a newcomer.
Yep, Steven Kunz, Tier 2 Technical Support Analyst.
Awesome. So I thank you both for joining me today and talking a little bit about what PaperCut had to show us yesterday. So my first question for you guys is, as far as Hive is concerned, out of the newest features that we have already gotten and that should already be in public hands, at least in beta form, next Monday, what are you guys excited about? Let's start with you, Jeff.
And I think the ability to have the import user data tool is incredibly beneficial. I talk to so many customers that are moving to Microsoft Entra, but not fully there yet. And so the ability to just upload information from an existing system or like similar to a custom program like we could do with MF is going to be huge.
Yeah, definitely. And then also being able to update the user IDs, if that's how they want to log in, or their badge IDs. And then on top of that, if they're using quota control for either print or copy, they can upload that as well or do a bulk update. What about you, Steven?
I liked the printed queue deployment stuff that they've been adding lately, because I feel like that's, a lot of people are trying to bridge that gap between MF to Hive, and deploying print queues is a large portion for these direct queues that people are using.
No, definitely. I think print queue deployment has been probably the most substantial new feature that we've got in Hive. So the fact that they're continuing to work on it and do that quality of life improvement stuff, including one extra thing that I could throw in there is support for ARM64, like having their own profile.
Yeah.
That way you're not having to create different queues for different sets of users. Makes it really easy to use.
And may I also mention the custom branding that's now available? Have you seen our PaperCut Hive in-house with Josh Lane's picture on it?
Oh, so you're saying that we could brand it however we want and we decided to use our president's face?
Absolutely.
I'm sure he loved it. I know a lot of universities and schools love having their logos and branding on anything they do. So definitely going to be a huge plus for them. All right. So what about the things that are coming in the future? Steven.
I'm going to still piggyback off the print queue deployment stuff, because the group functionality and adding groups into Hive is going to be massive for that. It's going to alleviate a lot of headaches that people or administrators are having currently with deploying queues out that are, having to just manually put in users. Being able to bulk deploy those to groups is going to be fantastic.
And I'm going cloud pull delivery.
Okay.
Yeah.
I talked to several customers who have printers on segmented networks, and not requiring an edge node on the network that the printers are on is going to be amazing.
Yeah, no, definitely. That'll help with customers that are looking for zero trust. And then it's just going to help make the whole thing a little bit more seamless, a little cleaner. So I definitely agree with you. Now, we are in the beginning stages of that, right? But we are talking about what's coming in the future. So definitely agree with you both wholeheartedly on both of those features. All right, so moving on to MF. So Jeff, out of the features that we have right now on MF with the release of 25.0, what do you think is the most impactful?
Address book. We've asked for it forever. and since I started here 6 years ago, we've been asking for the address book. It's finally here.
We got it.
The ability to seamlessly upload an address book, have it across an entire fleet without having to set it up on each individual copier is a massive update.
Definitely.
For sure. I like the performance gains that we're going to get out of the new SQL driver and all the changes they made on the back end for that. It'll help a lot of larger environments that are using custom databases that are off. So
right,
it'll be good.
And that begs to mention, for a lot of our end users and even maybe some of our sales folks don't understand or the differences that are coming with the Spring Framework update that they made, right? That's not the cool thing to talk about, oh, look at all the technical backend stuff that we created, but it is future-proofing everything about MF and making sure that we're ready for, to handle any vulnerabilities that might come down the road, any performance issues like Steven said. So I'm definitely excited about those changes, even though they're not the most fun to talk about always, but definitely one of the most impactful for sure. Now, as far as what's coming in the future for PaperCut MF, what do you think is important there, Steve?
The SAML 2 would be big. I feel like that comes across our ticketing system quite a bit. People requesting that, asking where that's at. And yeah, that'll be nice that that's fully on the roadmap and we've got a good timeline set for that now.
Yeah. There's a bunch of modern authentication things. So like, Okta is something that they've added recently as well. So definitely really good that they're continuing along that path. What about you, Jeff? What do you think?
And I got to go with ARM64 support and print deploy. We talked about that both in MF and in Hive yesterday. That will be a nice addition.
Definitely. And we know that a lot, like it might not be impactful so much for maybe like a lot of like businesses where everybody has their full functioning laptop or, their workstations, but think of all the schools or think of all like the shared office spaces, like with people that have like basically like, those smart books instead of like full on laptops. So I think it is really going to be beneficial for a large user base.
It goes a long way to continue the verbiage that we support all OS.
That's right. That's right. Completely vendor agnostic on all sides of the aisle. All right. And if you had to walk away with one thing or one nugget that you learned or one thing that PaperCut did differently with this Partner Connect, what do you think would be the highlight, Jeff?
And I'm a sales guy. Take the quiz. Get your $50.
What about you?
I like just that they were real, concise and kind of to the point about the features they were bringing this year, and it was kind of very locked in on what we were going to be seeing in the future.
No, definitely. I liked it. And I like the fact that they actually had some crowd interaction with those surveys and the fact that we got to see what our peers were thinking about. If I'm not mistaken, I think like ARM64 was like the big item for Hive that they voted on that's the most impactful. And then our peers also voted the address book being the most impactful update for MF. So I like that change for sure, that the fact that they're involving the crowd as well. Well, I thank you both for joining us today, but there is a competition going on, or not a competition, I would say a challenge going on, where PaperCut is inviting all of our partners to go into the partner portal, which, by the way, if you did not know, in our partner portal, we have the awesome PaperCutter Al video that goes over all of the new updates. So we definitely want to watch those. But we also have sales and technical awareness decks that we could leverage. But on top of that, PaperCut is offering for anybody who watched the Partner Connect and has gone through all the collateral, you can take a short quiz both on the sales and technical sides and have a chance to win a $50 gift card. So definitely encourage everybody to go into the PaperCut portal, go to the learning management system, and take those quizzes.
They're only giving away 150 of them, so
yeah,
fast.
Yeah. Do it. All right. And with that, thank you for joining us on the Unpacking Partner Connect. See you next time.
Thank you all.